trying to find water there to actually clear my throat up a wee bit, but wasn't really able to. Hello and welcome back to the Livingston career mode, and today we have a fairly interesting episode, I would say. Try to think how many games we've got in this episode. I mean, we've got bags of goals from people like Johnny Kennedy, so you can look forward to that. We have a star striker ready to bust onto the scene as well. You'll see him later on this episode, and also more goals. Also, at the time of recording this, I'm currently on 49 subscribers. I think I've got like 3 subs in the space of like the last 24 hours or something like that, which is it's mind-boggling to me. Like, I know loads of people always say, "Oh, I never thought I would ever make it." I genuinely, right? I've said to so many people before that I genuinely think I'm like incredibly boring. YouTube, making these YouTube videos is sort of a way for me to sort of open up, maybe. I don't know. It's a weird situation, but I do really enjoy doing it. So for all the people who have subscribed, I appreciate it so much, genuinely. Bullshit goal. Where was I? Yeah. The next subscriber will be the 50th subscriber at the time of recording. So if you want to be that legend, you know, and let me know, you know, that you're the person who subbed to be the 50th subscriber, to be, you know, a monumental icon in this channel's history, go ahead and click that like button. I'm not going to tell you to smash it like everybody else does, although I don't have any doubts that I'm pretty sure I say that at the end of almost every single episode. Bobby Burns gets Player of the Month for November, if you're keeping track of what's going on screen and not listening to my utter shite coming out of my throat muscles. But next game is up against Kilmarnock, and this is a game that rather intriguing. Now you may notice, for the first time, probably ever in the series so far, that I'm showing the recording straight from kickoff, and this is why. I don't know if there's really much else I can say. Did you see how well he dribbled by my midfielders there? I don't think it would have been possible for me to actually beat him. So we went up the other end, 8th minute in, very lucky. Johnny Kennedy getting another goal to his tally, getting an equaliser for us. I was actually quite happy with that goal, although obviously it was very lucky to get the deflection, just to perfectly basically deflect right for him. You know, I felt like it was a decent volley. This has to be save of the season. I don't give a fuck. That has to be save of the season. Although there is a save you'll see later on, and that will certainly be up there as well. But it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Lost out to Seibold, and I never even controlled this. But Morrison just threw himself at it, and it was a pretty good goal, I thought. Very close to the keeper. Keeper probably should have done better there for them, in fairness. But I think I need to get a wee bit of help from the game sometimes, because you've seen, if you watched the last episode, if you haven't, please do. It's full of bullshit. The VAR hitting the post here. When I play against teams like Rangers, sometimes Celtic, I really like this goal, by the way. I know I probably shouldn't have said that this is going to be a goal. I don't know why, it's just, I think this is Navarro's first goal for the club, and I just thought it was a nice one. I'm not sure, I really like that goal. Maybe it's just because it was his first goal, but yeah. This next game, the game ended 3-1 to us, as you can probably tell. Harry Kane got Player of the Year. Don't know how I feel about that. I thought there was going to be a bit more detail, other than, oh yeah, this award is going to Harry Kane, and yeah, I'm delighted to get this. You know, talking like a mad fucking mutt. So, next game, simulated game against Hamilton. I just realised actually that was like the worst impression ever, and either people are going to be like, oh my god, worst impression ever, or people are going to be like, oh my god, how can you slag Harry Kane? Harry Kane would finish your dinner before you could even smell your dinner, and eating your dug, and shagging your wains, and yeah, we beat Hamilton 3-0 there, I think it was, or 2-0. Next game, Aberdeen. This is the game that I'm talking about. And look at this. Fantastic attempt met by the hand of Joe Lewis. Joe Lewis is like the bane of my existence in this game, and it's so annoying. Navarro gets number 2 in this episode as well, for himself. The thing is though, I knew exactly what was going to happen after I scored this goal, and you'll see what I mean by the end of the game. Was very happy with that goal though. Again, just I don't know if that's going to be his sort of style. Found very good space out in this wing as well, by the way. And he is turning into one of my favourite players in the team. Hit the crossbar there. Pretty sure that's twice I've hit the crossbar. Obviously one was a save from Joe Lewis and it hit the crossbar that way, but yeah. This is absolutely fucking astounding. Why he's not clearing the ball out of there, I will never know. I'm spamming circle, you know, you're just getting really angry because for those of you who have seen this, I'm surprised he actually got the shot off, but again met by a fantastic save from Joe Lewis. For those of you who have watched from episode 1, you will know the about 95% of the goals I concede are bullshit. Prime example. How am I meant to do anything about that? They start zip zap zip zap zip zap zip zap. Right, that's my way of showing that they pass the ball quickly. Zip zap zip zap. If you go flag, right, because I'm rambling on a bit too long, we'll lose the game 2-1. Right, that's what I was trying to get at earlier. I knew as soon as we scored that they were going to come back, and yeah. But how was I meant to save that goal? How did they hit it so hard? Also, this is the superstar we're talking about, Giuseppe Romano. Expected good things from him, not gonna lie, because he is 65 rated. He's the age of 17. I gave him the number 99 shirt. Now I'm not actually sure why I did that, because it's 2019. He's 17, so surely be born in what, 2001. So I'm not sure what the reasoning behind number 99 was. Maybe you can give me a reasoning. But first chance of the game, maybe it's the fact that he might get 99 goals, because you know, I mean, it's not his debut. It's his break though, I would say. You know, his first break in the team, and I have to say he did play pretty well. I mean, he got this ball out to Navarro, who I wasn't expecting an assist like that, I have to say. Basically passed it behind him like this weird flick thing, and fantastic finish as well. Romano again coming away, tries to chip the keeper, but defender was there. There's a player in Dundee, by the way, who goes by the name of Deacon, I think, who really does my head in when I come up against Dundee sometimes, and I mean it wasn't really causing me any problems in this game, and I feel like the celebrations just keep getting weirder and weirder as the series goes on. I'm just waiting for somebody to start shapeshifting at some point. Yeah, but Deacon's he used to cause quite a few problems for me, so looking back at this clip here, I kind of wish I switched it up to the back post. But it usually causes me a few problems. I wonder if he would be a decent signing, so I might look into that. Dundee get a consolation goal, as you do, and the game would end 3-1. I don't know what Morrison's touch there was all about. That was pretty poor. If I do so myself, what? If I do say so myself, is what I'm trying to say. Here's a wee look at the table. If you want, you can pause this and look at more in depth. I only look at 1st to 8th because the bottom 4 don't really matter. and I put my money on it being Hamilton at the bottom, Dundee just above them, and probably St Johnstone, St Mirren. Yeah, but we're doing quite well for ourselves considering, you know, the way last season went. I mean, we're halfway through the season now. This time last season, I'm not entirely sure where we would be. Not third place though, definitely not third place. And it's kind of frustrating. I mean, we've obviously made a bit of progress, considering also where's the luck? Come on, just let me have that goal. What was I saying there? I have the worst. I'm actually the worst ever. I can go on a tangent about fucking lemons and completely forgot that I've actually went on that tangent like 10 seconds later. I don't know how I managed to do it. Also, we just seen Marcelo went to Bayern Munich, I think, there. Nice interplay between John Akinde and Bobby Burns here. With a fucking stunning finish. I have to say, Bobby Burns has come up big this season so far. I think he's like my second top goal scorer from centre mid. He's just been very decent. Thought we could have maybe pegged keeper here and there to peg Marciano. I would have put my money on the CPU doing that to me, and instead they end up getting the strangest. It was a really out of nothing goal. It was like as soon as I made a substitute as well, which is also like rubbing salt in the wounds, and I shat myself so hard when that ball hit the post. But what can you do? The game ends 1-1, and we remain in third place. Next game will be up against Motherwell. However, if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, be the 50th subscriber, or if there's already a 50th subscriber by the time you see this, be the 51st or above. You know, just help me grow, and I'll try and show you some love. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.